I'm just leaving the scrapyard, and it's really emotional. A lot of people don't understand. I came here 20 years ago after losing my wife to heart disease, and my daughter was 8 years old. Excuse my looking a little struggle. Hey, my daughter was 8 years old, and we used to come to the scrapyard. I call it a recycle with metals and stuff like that. And um, my daughter, she would have her little Timberlands on, and she was 8 then. We was coming, a couple times before that, but it really resonated when we was together. It was just me and her, and she would test the metals. Okay, Dad, this is aluminum. Dad, this is what you say this is, Dad? This is copper. I said, what is it on the periodic table? Copper, Cu. Okay, what's aluminum periodic table? Al. Okay. Um, and then she used to collect the money. I used to have her fill out the paperwork and everything after we get off the scale. She used to collect the money, and we used to go. We used to go to McDonald's afterwards. From coming to the recycle yard or scrap yard or whatever y'all want to call it, it taught her a lot about chemistry. Because this is where all the chemistry is at: iron, aluminum, copper, zinc, all the metals on the periodic table. So I bought a periodic table shower curtain so she would look at the metals. And today, my baby is about to get a PhD um, in basically biochemistry. She got 3 degrees in chemistry, 2 from Jackson State, 1 from Wayne State, and she's at Wayne State now. She's about to get a PhD. Your children are your greatest investment, but you just can't depend on the school. These schools out here to educate them. You have to put an extra education on them, taught her languages and everything. But I am so proud of her now. I'm also proud of myself, because it was rough. But God is so great. God is so great. And I'm here now, 20 years later, and it's just so emotional. And I was telling the guys, thank you. And no one really understands the spirituality of what I'm feeling now. And I guess they wouldn't either. Only thing is, I'm not going to McDonald's right now. That's for sure. But I just thought I'd share that. I showed her. I always wanted to make sure she knew several ways of earning money. You know, cause I was just, after my wife passed, I was just hoping I lived long enough for her to be able to be a grown woman and take care of herself. All these degrees and all this other stuff is just icing on the cake. Now I got a beautiful grandbaby now, and I'm just gonna make sure that she becomes a scholar as well, as much as I can to make sure she become. I'm gonna let her see and experience all and even more. Cause then it was just an experiment. I was just raising my child, but now I know it works. So now God bless me to watch my grandbaby become the greatest, whatever she wanted to become. And I'm going to make sure I do whatever I can to make it happen. Like I said, your children are your greatest investment.